Pranam to all the devotees. Vandeham Shri Guru Sri Juta Kamalam Sri Guna Vishnavanshta Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanitam Tam Tadibam Sadvaitam Savadevam Vijana Sahitam Krishna Saitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Dalita Vishakha Nitam Gananandana Chakshurmilitam Jana Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Vijja Sri Guru Varga Vandita Mahabhavanita Sada Purva Prampachalit Pajjapurta Kite Bhakta Nirmala Nijasha Nibrittam Sangrakakam Sadaram Nande Sri Gurudeva Anushira Chadravajam Jam Gurva Vishta Shapurakam Guruganavira Shiratam Vashitam Cinta Cinta Samstavedam Shirupa Panthanam Govinda Vidyamujjala Balatanam Bhaktanitam Sundaram Mande Vishwagurum Chakibha Bhagavat Pujapadam Devam Dibbatanam Sachandavadanam Balarka Chalanchitam Chandrananda Pudam Shrigavam Vairagya Vidyam Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Shavakti Lashitam Saraswatanam Balam Munde Tam Shivadam Mudegasanam Saram Siddharam Sri Siddhanta Saraswati Devi Vidya Gauya Gurvanaya Vatamane Bhakavakadana Gaura Sankirtanai Mahavadati Mingila Vadana Dita Jivajanan Krishna Prema Sudabdi Gana Sutang Pradaptavim Sundare Ninjagalvata Vrishad Bhashan Vacha Padidanam Pavane Bho Vishnave Bhanam Namo Mahamadannaya Krishna Prema Padarte Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanam Bhavati Vishnu He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagat Pate Vishak Vikakanto Radha Kankanam Stile Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhan Shri Devi Namami Hari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Shri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare जय श्री चैतन्य चैतामृत की जाए श्री कृष्णदास पूरे विश्व भक्त की जाए जय श्री गुरुदेव की जाए जय श्री श्री चैतन्य चैतामृत मध्य लीला थर्ड चैप्टर verse number 169 শুনি সজি হবা করে করিল বিনতি নিমাইর দর্শন আর মই পাবো পতি
Hearing these proposals made by the devotees of the Lord, Mother Shachi said to the devotees, "How many times shall I get the chance to see Nimai again?"
শনি হবে অন্যত্র মিলন মই অভাগিনীর মাত্র এই দর্শন
Shachi Mata submitted, "As far as you are concerned, you can meet Nimai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, many times somewhere else. But what is the possibility of my ever meeting him again? I shall have to remain at home. The sannyasi never returns to his home."
যাবত আচার্য গৃহে নিমায়ের অবস্থান মই ভিক্ষা দিব সভাকারে মাগো দান
Mother Shachi appealed to all the devotees to give her this charity. As long as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained at the house of Advaita Acharya, only she would supply him with food.
আমি ভক্তগণ কহে করি নমস্কার মাতার যে ইচ্ছা সেই সম্মত সবার
Hearing this appeal from Mother Shachi, all the devotees offered obeisances and said, We all agree to whatever Mother Shachi desires.
মাতার ব্যগ্রতা দেখি প্রভুর ব্যগ্রমন, ভক্তগণ একত্র করি বলিলা বচন।
When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw his mother's great eagerness, he became a little agitated. He therefore assembled all the devotees present and spoke to them.
সবার আজ্ঞা বিনা চলিলাম বৃন্দাবন, যাইতে নারিল বিঘ্ন কইল নিবর্তন।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu informed them all, "Without your order, I tried to go to Vrindavan. There was some obstacle. However, I had to return."
যদ্যপি স্বামী করিয়াছ সন্ন্যাস, তথাপি তোমার সভা হইতে নহিব উদাস।
My dear friends, although I have suddenly accepted this renounced order, I still know that I shall never be indifferent to you.
তোমার সভা না ছাড়িব, যাবৎ আমি জীব, মাতারে তাবৎ আমি ছাড়িতে নারিব।
My dear friends, as long as I remain manifest, I shall never give you up, nor shall I be able to give up my mother.
সন্ন্যাসীর ধর্ম নহে সন্ন্যাস করিয়া, নিজ ধর্ম স্থানে রহে কুটুম্ব লইয়া।
After accepting sannyas, it is not the duty of a sannyasi to remain at his birthplace, encircled by his relatives.
কেহ যেন এই বলি না করে নিন্দন, সেই যুক্তি করা যাতে রহে দুই ধর্ম।
Make some arrangements so that I may not leave you, and at the same time, people may not blame me for remaining with relatives after taking sannyas.
শুনিয়া প্রভুর এই মধুর বচন, কচিপাশ আচার্যাদি করিলা গমন।
After hearing Lord Chaitanya's statement, all the devotees, headed by Advaita Acharya, approached Mother Shachi.
প্রভুর নিবেদনকারে সকল কহিল, তিনি সচি জগন্মাতা কহিতে লাগিল।
When they submitted Lord Chaitanya's statement, Mother Shachi, who is the mother of the universe, began to speak.
কেহ যদি ইহা রহে তবে মোর সুখ, তার নিন্দা হয় যদি তবে মোর দুঃখ।
Shachi Mata said, "It will be a great happiness for me if Nimai, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, stays here. But at the same time, if someone blames him, it will be my great unhappiness."
তাতে এই যুক্তি ভালো মোর মনে লয়, নীলাচলে রহে যদি দুই কার্য হয়।
Mother Shachi said, "This consideration is good. In my opinion, if Nimai remains at Jagannath Puri, he may not leave any one of us. At the same time, he can remain aloof as a sannyasi. Thus, both purposes are fulfilled."
নীলাচলে নবদ্বীপে যেন দুই ঘর, লোক গতাগতি বার্তা পাবো নিরন্তর।
Since Jagannath Puri and Navadvip are intimately related, as if they were two rooms in the same house, people from Navadvip generally go to Jagannath Puri, and those in Jagannath Puri go to Navadvip. This going and coming will help carry news of Lord Chaitanya. In this way, I'll be able to get news of him.
তুমি সব করিতে পারো গমনাগমন, গঙ্গা স্নানে কবু তার হবে আগমন।
All you devotees will be able to come and go, and sometimes he may also come to take his bath in the Ganges.
আপনার দুঃখ সুখ তাহা নহি গণি, তার যেই সুখ তাহা নিজ সুখ মানি।
I do not care for my personal happiness or unhappiness, but only for his happiness. Indeed, I accept his happiness as my happiness.
শুনি ভক্তগণ করে করিবে স্তবন, বেদে আজ্ঞা জৈসে মাতা তোমারও বচন।
After hearing Shachi Mata, all the devotees offered her prayers and assured her that her order, like a Vedic injunction, would not be violated.
প্রভু আগে ভক্তগণ কহিতে লাগিল, শুনিয়া প্রভুর মনে আনন্দিত হইল।
All the devotees informed Lord Chaitanya of Shachi Mata's decision. Hearing it, the Lord became very pleased.
নবদ্বীপ বাসী আদি যত ভক্তগণ সবরে সম্মান করি বলিলা বচন।
Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offered respects to all the devotees present from Navadwip and other towns, speaking to them as follows.
ঘরে যাইয়া করো সদা কৃষ্ণ সংকীর্তন, কৃষ্ণ নাম কৃষ্ণ কথা কৃষ্ণ আরাধন।
My dear friends, you're all my intimate friends. Now I am begging a favor from you. Please give it to me.
অজ্ঞা দেহ নীলাচলে করিয়া গমন, মধ্যে মধ্যে আসি তোমায় দিব দর্শন।
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu requested them all to return home and begin chanting the holy name congregationally. He also requested them to worship Krishna, chant his holy name, and discuss his holy pastimes.
অজ্ঞা দেহ নীলাচলে করিয়া গমন, মধ্যে মধ্যে আসি তোমায় দিব দর্শন।
After thus instructing the devotees, the Lord asked their permission to go to Jagannath Puri. He assured them that at intervals he would come there and meet them again and again.
তাতে বলি সবাকারে ঈষৎ হাসিয়া, বিদায় করিল প্রভু সম্মান করিয়া।
In this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, offering due respects to all the devotees and smiling very mildly, bid them farewell.
সভা বিদায় দিয়া প্রভু চলিতে হইল মন, হরিদাস কান্দি কহে করুণ বচন।
After requesting all the devotees to return home, the Lord decided to go to Jagannath Puri. At that time, Haridas Thakur began to cry and speak some pathetic words.
নীলাচলে যাবে তুমি মোর কোন গতি, নীলাচলে যাইতে মোর নাহি কো সততি।
Haridas Thakur said, "You are going to Jagannath Puri. That is all right, but what will be my destination? I'm not able to go to Jagannath Puri."
মই অধম না পাইয়া তোমার দর্শন, কেমনে ধরিব এই পাপিষ্ঠ জীবন।
Because I am the lowest amongst men, I shall not be able to see you. How shall I maintain my sinful life?
প্রভু কহে করো তুমি দন্য সম্বরণ, তোমার দন্যতে মোর ব্যাকুল হয় মন।
The Lord replied to Haridas Thakur, "Please check your humility. Just by seeing your humility, my mind becomes very much agitated.
তোমা লাগি জগন্নাথে করিব নিবেদন, তোমা লইয়া যাব আমি শ্রী পুরুষোত্তম।
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu assured Haridas Thakur that he would place a petition before Lord Jagannath and that he would certainly take him there to Jagannath Puri.
তবে তো আচার্য কহে বিনয় করিয়া, দিন দুই চারি রহ কৃপাত করিয়া।
After that, Advaita Acharya respectfully requested Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to show him mercy by remaining another 2 to 4 days.
আচার্যের বাক্য প্রভু না করে লঙ্ঘন, রহিলা অদ্বৈতে গৃহে না করিল গমন।
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never violated the request of Advaita Acharya. Therefore, he remained at his home, did not leave immediately, for Jagannath Puri.
আনন্দিত হইল আচার্য, শশী ভক্ত সব, প্রতিদিন করে আচার্য মহামহোৎসব।
Lord Chaitanya's decision was received very happily by Advaita Acharya, Mother Shachi, and all the devotees. Advaita Acharya celebrated every day with a great festival.
দিনে কৃষ্ণ কথা রস ভক্তগণ সঙ্গে, রাত্রে মহামহোৎসব সংকীর্তন রঙ্গে।
During the day, the devotees discussed subject matters concerning Krishna. And at night, there was a great festival of congregational chanting at the house of Advaita Acharya.
আনন্দিত হইয়া শশী করেন রন্ধন, সুখে ভোজন করে প্রভু লইয়া ভক্তগণ।
Mother Shachi cooked with great pleasure, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, along with the devotees, accepted the prasad with great pleasure.
Maharaj, maybe you want to pause here?
Mhm.
We can pause. From the station. We have Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came back in Kantipur Dhamadevya Acharya's house. It is Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, the Vrindavan Das Thakur wrote that when Mahaprabhu was going towards Vrindavan in Rahadesh, that time after 3 days, Mahaprabhu he told that someone telling you not to go Vrindavan, this is not time to go Vrindavan, you go Sri Purushottam Puri Dham. That Mahaprabhu told that time Nityananda Prabhu, Chandrasekhar Acharya, Mukunda Datta, they are with Mahaprabhu, but Mahaprabhu could not recognize. And but Mahaprabhu actually, he also by heart he not want to go Nilachal, he want to go Vrindavan. That was the things happened. And he also unconscious about the surroundings. But Nityananda Prabhu, we technically he bring back on the bank of Ganga and to Acharya's house. And by seeing Mahaprabhu, all the devotees, and Nityananda Prabhu sent Chandrasekhar Acharya and other to bring back Shachimata and all the Navadwip Dhambasi came. Then Shachimata was very happy, and all the devotee wants to offer their bhoga to Mahaprabhu. Devotees they are thinking, but that time Shachimata told that every day I cook in Navadvip Dham, and Mahaprabhu was very happily taking Mahaprasad, and I feel very satisfaction in my heart. So only these few days he will stay here. You all can offer your preparation to Mahaprabhu many times by going Puri Dham, but I cannot go there. It is not good to go the relatives to Sannasi's place. Actually, this sannyas is karma marga. That means sannyas according to the scriptures, but not for bhakti sannyas, karma sannyas. Mother and relatives should not go near sannyasi. Because all the Navadvip Dhambasi every year they gone Puri Dham and they stay 4 months with Mahaprabhu. Shachimata also can go, but it is not good. And people will criticize. Then Shachimata telling only these days is in my hand to serve Mahaprabhu. You then all are very happy, they accept it. That is the transcendental world, the service world is like that. No one wants to give the service to others. Everyone always wants to serve Lord. Where service, through service, we get the real joy and happiness. No service, no joy, no happiness. Of course, transcendental world, some happiness always there. There is no pain, of course, but um, it is without service, we cannot get a full satisfaction and enjoy. That is why here we are practicing the service. When we may be willingly or unwillingly, we are doing some seva service here. Unwillingly, sometimes by rules, we are doing because now we are in disease condition. We're not getting the transcendental taste of the service. And by doing this, then one day we'll get little taste, then we get some enjoy of service all. Then after that, the service, as much service come, the devotees will be more and more happy. And when they are expert the service, then they will enter the transcendental world. That is the qualification. And Shachimata, they are all eternal associates. And Shachimata, Jagannath Mishra are the incarnation of Lord. Shandini Shakti. Shandini Shambit Ladini. Shandini Shakti are there. So how they can miss the opportunity to serve? They cannot stay without service. Then Shachimata is cooking and Mahaprabhu telling all the devotees very affectionately that it is not my desire to leave you forever. But I was little some crazy or madness. I took sannyas. I have to maintain my sannyas life. That is, but I never be udas. Udas means I always, I never forget you. I always um, uh, we associate you as in Navadvip Dham. That same relationship. Those sannyas should not have the same relationship, but with that relationship, I can never um, forget you. So you come sometimes in Nilachal Dham, and I also come sometimes here. So this way we unite as same pastimes as in Navadvip Dham. And that happened, all the devotees, 4 months they stay, and Mahaprabhu forget he is a sannyasi. Whatever devotee offering he accept everything for the happiness of the devotees. Here also he saw Mahaprabhu as a sannyasi, but he is staying 10 days in Advaitacharya house. Then Advaitacharya again he requesting stay Dui Chari Din. Dui Chari Din in Bengali that means no limit. Maybe 1 month, 2 months is like this. 4 days, he said, that is Dui Chari Din. That means stay more few days, but no limit, he said. Then Mahaprabhu accept it. He never violate. He never disagree with Acharya. Whatever he told, he always accept it. But he telling to the devotees that whatever my mother will tell, I will follow his order. That is in sannyas life, they must have to make the same relationship with mother, but not other relatives. Then Shashimata, all the devotees told, oh mother, wherever you tell, Mahaprabhu will stay there. Then Shashimata telling that if you stay here, then I will be very happy. Here means Navadvip, Mahaprabhu. But people will criticize. And if criticize, I could not tolerate the pain. That is more severe pain for me. So if he stay far from me, that I will feel pain in my heart, always separation pain. But that is not important. Important is that his satisfaction. If he is happy, then I am happy. Though I suffer a lot, but I don't care. But we say he will be happy, I am happy. So Nilachal Puri Dham is a good place where you all the devotees can go, and he also can sometimes come to take bath in Ganga. This way, and I can hear from you. And when he come, that time I can also see him. This way, I could, um, um, I'll know that he is in good. Which way he is staying, I can get the message. This way, Shachimata, he tells the devotees, and the devotees all are glorified to Shachimata. Well, that is the right thing. And he seriously, this is the word like Vedas. The Veda, what is given, everything is eternally truth, never any change. We may understand or not, but it is truth. That is why Vedas, we have to accept it. And Vedas have no rules of grammar and Chanda. The Chanda means some Anustuk, Trishtuk, some Chanda means some musical uh, writing, some uh, rules are there. But Vedas never follow any rules and regulations. No rules of grammar or other things. Nothing follow. But that is the ultimate truth, whatever it is, because it is coming from the Lord's mouth. Here also the Shachimata is the same. It is coming from her mouth. So his words is like Vedas. And Mahaprabhu was very happy. Actually, that was the desire of Mahaprabhu also to enjoy the separation pain. Actually, separation pain is actually a real reality which we can get the real taste, the highest taste of union. Otherwise, not possible. And Puri is the best place. Shasim, after this, Shasimata, he was cooking, and Mahaprabhu was very happily he is taking. No sannyasi, nothing. As much as Advaitacharya given, he taking. Sometimes we read before Advaitacharya giving 4 or 5 times that normally Mahaprabhu would take. And Mahaprabhu telling what you are doing. Then Advaitacharya is telling, it is very little for you because you eat 54 times, and one time you take hundreds of big pots. So it is for you like panchagras, like one mouthful. So this way about Mahaprabhu then he said. This way he forget, he is a sannyasi, he should not take so much and not so opulent, never care. This way the Acharya is harp, and whole day they are Mahaprabhu talking about Krishna Rasa, Krishna Katha Ras. Ras actually real taste. Everything have some Ras means the literal meaning is juice. In sugar cane there is juice. The sweet juice is there. That is why we are taking sugar cane. If there is no juice, no one will take. Uh, the same way Krishna Katha, the Krishna Katha have the real taste, the transcendental taste. Once someone it enters in the ear, so ear, and it quenches the thirst of the heart. Life after life, we are sufferings and searching how we can get relief from all the sufferings. And that is the Krishna Katha. Only Krishna Katha, the taste of Krishna Katha, when we get the little taste through heart. Actually, it is through heart. This taste is not by the tongue. It is through the heart we taste. Cheta prangone bhatayate sarvam dyanam kriti. The Guru Sahib telling. When this Krishna Katha is entered through our ears and goes to the Cheta prangana, not it enter the heart, but on the in front of the heart, then that all the senses become fully satisfied and all the thirst like after like quench. That is Krishna Katha. Mahaprabhu, the whole day with the devotees, they talk with Krishna Katha. That is the highest association of the devotees. The devotees, they always talk about Krishna. They want to hear from about Krishna. They not talk in this mundanity. Mahaprabhu also advised, Krishna Katha bina ar na koi na bolibe bolaiba ar. He never talk anything except Krishna Katha, the pastimes of Krishna. And also to whom you are associate, not give any escape to them to talk about this mundane except Krishna Katha. Na bolaiba means that meaning is that. Na boliba, na bolaiba. That Mahaprabhu's advice to Navadwip Dhambaji. This way. Because Karne Randhana Pravishtena, when this sweet nectarian pastimes of Lord, it Karna Randhana on the whole, through whole of it come down, it enter in the heart, it quench our thirst of life for life. What we are searching, we get it. Mahaprabhu, he giving to all the devotees whole day. Thousands of thousands devotees come. Navadwip and surrounding everywhere. Whole day Mahaprabhu is telling. That is the sannyas dharma. That is the duty of sannyas. That you get the taste. Because sannyas means you are entering in ragamarga. Ragamarga means the spontaneous devotion. You are entering the spontaneous devotion. So then spontaneous devotion only possible Krishna Lila. Other Lila only Vidhi Marga, the rules and regulations. So once they enter in that spontaneous devotion, they get the taste, they connect it with the uh, service in Vrindavan Lila, in Krishna Lila, not Mathura or Dariga. That is Vidhi Marga. Some little Raga Marga little. So this Vrindavan. So he got the taste, and that taste distribution is his only duty. So Mahaprabhu whole day he distributed. And whole night Mahaprabhu tasted with very confidential devotee. That is daytime the Krishna Katha Rasa, he tasting Krishna Katha and distribute Krishna Katha to all. And whole night Mahaprabhu he Ratra Maha Mahotsav Sankirtana Ranga. Then Mahaprabhu Mahotsav means festival, great festivals of Krishna Katha Rasa. Generally, we understand festivals means very good prasadam and other things. But actually, real festival is Krishna Mahotsav. That is told as Krishna Mahotsav. Everything is Mahotsav, festival about Krishna. Krishna Lila, Krishna Katha, Krishna's place, by going Krishna's place, by taking Krishna's remnants, all are Mahotsav. And it is telling Jatra Mahotsav Naha. And wherever there is no Mahotsav of Krishna, we should not go there. We should not, never should go that place. But there is no Krishna Mahotsav. But there is no Krishna Katha. But there is no the worshipping of Krishna. But no one are talking about Krishna, not practicing Krishna consciousness, not worshipping Krishna, he never should go there. That is in scripture. So then Mahaprabhu whole night he tested with very confidential devotees like Advaita Nityananda Prabhu and Mukund Datta, Jagadananda, Gadadhar Pandit and others. This year Mahaprabhu he stayed more some days with Advaita house and he advised. Beginning also he advised to all the devotees that you go and go your house and then you do Sada Krishna Sankirtan. Always do Krishna Sankirtan, practice Krishna consciousness, chanting the glories of Krishna, chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna Mahamantra always. And telling what is the Krishna Sankirtan? Sankirtan means Krishna Nam, that means Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Krishna Katha, that means Krishna's hearing and talking about the pastimes of Krishna, and Krishna Aradhan. Aradhan means worshipping Krishna, service, all the service of Krishna. That is Krishna Sankirtan. That Prabhupada Srila Saraswati Thakur he told Sankirtan Jagga, the Sankirtan Jagga, the fire sacrifice, it must be continued. And what is Sankirtan? Prabhupada giving idea. Sankirtan means anything what we are doing for Krishna is non-Sankirtan. We may cook, we may clean the temple, we may worship, we may collect some for Krishna. Everything, anything we are doing for Krishna is non-Sankirtan. Here also Mahaprabhu is telling the same. The chanting is also Mahasankirtan, Krishna Sankirtan. Talk about Krishna's pastimes also Sankirtan, and Krishna Aradhan, the service, all service of Krishna. Everything is Sankirtan. So this way Mahaprabhu advised. Only you engage for this. And not necessary your householder like. Actually, most of the associate of Mahaprabhu, they are in householder life. But not necessary to stop your work. Whatever you are doing, your profession, you do that. But it that your profession will not disturb this because when you are doing Mahaprabhu other place telling Hatakam Mukhenam, you are doing work with your hand, but you chant Krishna name in your mouth. Always engage your mind in the Krishna Padapad, on the lotus feet of Krishna. Bhakti, Krishna Padapad Upajaya. Those actually the real devotion is like that who fix his mind to the lotus feet of Krishna. You might do everything and everything. That is as a mundane world, you have some duty to manage everything, a family and other managing. That is very external. You are doing, but your mind is always service of the lotus feet of Krishna. That is Sankirtan. And that work also Sankirtan. You are doing work, but actually work will not be considered. Considered your heart, your mind, where it is. So, but if you stay and with some sannyas or brahmachari dress and showing some activities like a devotee, but your heart is somewhere else, then also you are not doing Krishna Sankirtan. But householder life, those who are doing whole day some work, but they are doing Sankirtan. My heart is for the service of Krishna. And here also in Govardhan, one very devotees who came from Jaipur. One was one maid servant, whole day her work on king's place, and the queen her only duty to carry out the order of queen. And whatever queen tell she always whole day service. That she not get time. But his heart is always Krishna's lotus feet. On a night time when he go for sleep and queen also take rest, that time is only his time, her time. Then that time he crying to the lotus feet of Krishna, hey Krishna, I not get time. to serve you whole days, forgive, because this life, my duty is like that. This way he singing some song, he expressing her heart. One day Queen, she was taking rest, but she heard someone crying in her palace, some room, other room, the servant quarters. Then she silently go and saw, oh, this maid servant, she was crying, crying to whom? Then he saw, oh, she is crying to Lord Krishna's lotus feet. And Jaipur, all the king, queen, all are Krishna Bhakta. They are devotees of Krishna, still there. Then she understood, oh, this maid servant is not simple. The next day, he took initiation from that maid servant, and they come here in Govardhan and they practice Krishna consciousness. They are great devotees. So this way, whole day she was busy with the work, but her heart is always the lotus feet of Krishna. This way, it does not matter you are a sannyasi, brahmachari, you are in householder life. But Mahaprabhu we are telling, ঘরে যাইয়া করো সদা কৃষ্ণ সংকীর্তন. Always we must be engaged in Krishna Sankirtan. Then that is real that devotees who can be very highest position as a Maha Sannyasi. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur telling those who are staying in householding life, but everything they're taking care as the house of Krishna, as a temple of Krishna, then they are great, great sannyasi. Sannyasi not means of dress, change of dress. As Kaviraj Goswami was telling, matha muraile na jamdande arai. Matha muraile means by taking sannyas, you cannot be escaped from the punishment of Jamraj. That means dress change cannot save you, but save your state. That is why Mahaprabhu advising all to connect it with the service of transcendental world, service in must engage yourselves for Krishna Sankirtan. And then when Mahaprabhu second time also he was going to Puridham, that time Mahaprabhu again telling to them. Mahaprabhu always advised this. নিজে নিজে গৃহে সবে করো গমনে. Mahaprabhu telling, now I am going, I stay few days for Advaita request, but you all go to the house. And but you not forget Krishna. You always do Krishna Katha, Krishna hear Krishna, and fix your mind in Krishna. Krishna Padapadme Rati. You submit fully your heart to the lotus feet of Krishna. That is non-devotion. Devotion is not very difficult thing, very easy thing if simply we accept this advice. Otherwise, it is very difficult. Very difficult. So this way Mahaprabhu very simply advise all, very simple thing to follow, not very difficult thing. But it is very difficult those who are not simple in mind. Heart simple, then you very easily can get Krishna consciousness. So by the mercy of a maid servant, that queen also be delivered from this material world. They come Vrindavan worshiping Krishna together with the servant. She forget she is a servant, she is a queen. She forget. So that's very nice way Mahaprabhu follows advice. Connect with Krishna. And connecting with Krishna is very simple. Only chanting the holy name and hearing the glorification of Krishna and engage yourself for the service of Krishna. That is very simple and very you serve happily, then dance, singing, and take Mahaprasadam. That is very happy life. Here also happy, practicing time also happy, and when you get Siddha, when you connect with that transcendental world, that time also happiness, joy, happiness follows. That Nityananda Prabhu telling, সুখ লাগে তব চেষ্টা আমি তাহা দিব, সুখ লাগে জীব করে দুঃখ বরণ. Mahaprabhu Nityananda was very much disappointed by seeing they are practicing so much austerities. They and why? Because they want to get happiness. Nityananda was not necessary. If you want to get happiness, then why so much austerity, so much pain you are accepting? Not necessary. You want to get happiness, I will give. And beginning also happiness, end also happiness. To get happiness, joy and happiness, you not need to accept any pain. This only you surrender to Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. Then you can see from the beginning happiness. Hare Krishna. Dandavad.
It's always a real pleasure hearing your very beautiful, sweet explanations, Maharaj, on these very glorious verses. Very much appreciated. And any questions on the devotees? Any comments? Just one verse I was trying to understand. When Haridas Thakur is explaining his position, and he's saying that, he's not sure if he won't be able to go to Jagannath Puri. And he's being very humble. And then Mahaprabhu is saying that he needs to check his humility because his mind is becoming agitated by his humility.
Actually, Jagannath Dev's order is like that. Those who not born in Vedic cultured family, they should not enter their dham, Puri Dham. Because Puri Dham, Lord himself is staying. In Kali Yuga, only Jagannath Dev, two things. On Daru Brahma, means Lord himself in his body is like wood, Daru Brahma, and another Jal Brahma, another is Ganga Devi. These two are in Kali Yuga are personally there. Mahaprabhu telling this. Daru Brahma service given to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Jal Brahma service given to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's brother, Vidya Vasishwari. Here Lord himself is there. So they are similarly the Javan who are doing some, we're not happy with the Vedic cultured, they Jagannath did not like it. So beginning it was like that. No Javana, those who are against Vedic religion, they should not enter my dham. So that way, and Haridas Thakur is born in a Javan family, but he is a pure devotee. It is not it. If some born in Javan family and become devotee, for them no problems. Because Jagannath have so many Muslim devotees, like Shalbeg is there. He is great devotee of Jagannath. Jagannath himself go his house and take khichdi. Khichdi means hospice. So it is not that. Actually, the meaning is a devotee, but devotees, they with humility, they think themselves as a lower position as they born. As Bhagavad born as a Muslims, Javan family, so he thinking himself as Javan. But he is a Mahabhagavat. That is eternal position as a Mahabhagavat. But he accept humility. By humility, he accept I am a Javan, I could not go there. But how I can alive? Uh, Actually, Haridas Thakur not so much eager to go Puridham as Mahaprabhu is going, so that is the main reason. He's telling that without seeing you, how I can alive? Impossible for me to alive. So what I can do? I cannot alive without seeing you, and I also cannot go in Jagannath Puri so that I can see you. This is very difficult position for me. Then Mahaprabhu he telling, okay, I will pray to Jagannath Dev. Jagannath Dev is very generous. He always uh, love the devotees. You are a pure devotee of Jagannath Dev. So he must accept. And I will take. When Jagannath will accept, I will take you to Dham. The first time Haridas Thakur not gone. That time only four with Mahaprabhu they gone. And Nityananda Prabhu, Jagadananda Pandit, and Damodar Pandit, and Mukund Datta. Not Sharad Damodar, Pandit Damodar, and Mukund Datta. These four gone. Haridas Thakur not gone first time. Then Mahaprabhu later he called, oh, bring Haridas Thakur. Next year, actually, next year when the devotees gone with the devotees, Haridas Thakur gone, Puridham. Forever, he never come back anywhere. Actually, his main intention to serve Mahaprabhu. That was, and Mahaprabhu, when Sanatan, Rup Sanatan also came, they stay with Haridas Thakur. They not stay with other devotees. They never gone to Jagannath temple. That they work. They born in Brahmin family, Rup Sanatan, but they think they mixing with Muslims, Javan, and also did some wrong with the Hindu people because they are uh, the captain of the soldiers. So they have to do whatever Muslim Christians how king they wants. This way they're thinking themselves as a Javan. And Mahaprabhu was not disturbed. Okay, Jagannath rule is there, but you are all three Mahabhagavat, and if not want, then Mahaprabhu never force them. But actually, their main purpose is to serve Mahaprabhu. That is why Rup Sanatan also, they are that time like king's position. Anytime they can come with them. But they are not interested. They interested only in Mahaprabhu. That is Mahaprabhu is surveyed. This same way Haridas Thakur also requesting Mahaprabhu. But Mahaprabhu also he not want to violate that Jagannath Dev makes rules. Mahaprabhu himself Jagannath Dev, but he always maintain all the Vedic rules and regulation also.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Also in Jagannath Puri Dham, in temple, inside temple, and in Jabana, not only Jabana, millets also. If they enter inside temple, the Jagannath Dev never not eat. It also happened 3 years before also. They are very, the panda, the main panda, they are very pure in Gopi Bhav inside the three chamber, the last chamber all are in Gopi Bhav. Lalita Devi's son, all Vidyavati and Lalita, Shabur, they are serving. They are in Gopi mode. They are among them who are the main pujari, he can see Jagannath taking or not. This happened also still. Jagannath, whatever happening, everything What is happening? That means Jagannath Dev accept it. If something wrong, immediately Jagannath tell. Very nice story about what is happening every day festival. Every day evening, afternoon time, they change the flag to the top every day. And it was the rule from the beginning that if not flag will be hosted every day, then the next day Jagannath Dev will not open the door. Then one day is very much, so much torrential rain, storm, thunderbolt, so difficult this afternoon. And all the panda, the pujaris, they are very much afraid to go the top. Very difficult. Rain falling, falling, not stopping. Then one devotee was there, I forget his name, and he thinking, oh, tomorrow we cannot see Jagannath Dev. It is impossible. Without seeing Jagannath Dev, I cannot alive. So maybe I die. No, I don't care. But I have to host the flood. Other, no one is agree. So now Puri has so many, so crowded, so many devotees. That time was not so much. Actually, after Mahaprabhu, the Jagannath's service increased very extensively. So then he thinking, why must have to go? Then he took flag on his their waist and he climbing, so rain and storm, thunderbolt. Then suddenly he was going climbing on the from near top, he was falling down, for slipping his hand and fell down. That time Jagannath Dev, he hold his hand from the upper side. And he Jagannath Dev took on the top and Jagannath Dev host the flag. He host the flag and he told, you don't care your life. So you every day put flag on my that is top of my temple. And after you, your generation, and that same generation are now every day doing service. It is Jagannath Dev appoint. Those who are serving, it is appointed by Jagannath Dev. He never takes service from anybody except his appointment. Everything, all service who are doing, it is appointed by Jagannath Dev. So then Mahaprabhu always he respect that. That is why never to disturb, not to think it is wrong, it is right according to scriptures. Ved never follow in rules or any scriptures. No grammar, nothing follow. Ved have his own rule, and that is ultimate truth. Same way, Sanatana Goswami Pada also tell, if you cannot recognize to select anything, the time of tithi different, like Akadashi and other things, then you follow Jagannath Dev. But Jagannath Dev they are following, that you follow. That is the absolute truth. Very nice.
Very sweet pastime, Maharaj.
Yeah, very sweet.
We can see special service. Only those who are sincerely from the heart, they want to do that seva. And that service will be arranged for them.
Ah. Gurudev told, service give you service. If you are doing service, seriously, more service will come to you. And service is going from your hand, that means you are not doing with heart the service. That is very difficult position. Service going, more service coming, it is good sign that, oh yes, good position.
Dandavat all devotees. March 4th, We started Jagannath Puri accompanied by the Maharaj. And we have a very, very good time there. Without Maharaj, lots of things we're going to miss. And it was no festival day. So no festival day, if you go to the Jagannath, we have seen very closely Alalnath, Shakhi Gopal, and lots of places. Thank you, Maharaj. We still remember when Jagannath Rathayatra is coming, still we remember your hard work and very hot. And we left the Maharaj in the temple because we could not find the Maharaj. Really, really sorry on that day, Maharaj. What happened?
Jagannath
Thank you.
will, it happened. Whatever happened is good.
Thank you. Dandavat, Maharaj. Dandavat, all. I am outside the house, Maharaj. I am going somewhere.
Maharaj, if it's okay with you, we can do some kirtan.
Yes.
Rahul, you share the screen, or we can do some. You're on mute. Oh, no.
I'm on a different laptop, so I had to find it.
Sorry.
Hariharaya Namo Krishna Jadavaya Namo.
Hare Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Namaha.
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namo.
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha.
Gopal Govindaram Sri Madhusudana.
Gopal,
Gopal
Gopal,
Govinda Shri Madhusudana.
Gracious.
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Maha.
Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohana.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra.
Shri
Shri
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra.
Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Gadadhara Shivashaki Gaurabhakta Vrinda.
Jai Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha.
Jaya
Jaya Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha.
Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunatha.
Shri Jiva
Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunatha.
এই ছয় গোসাইর করি চরণ বন্দনা
Echai Gosha,
Jai Koshai Kori Charana Bandhana.
যাহা হইতে বিঘ্ন নাশ অভীষ্ট পুরাণ
Taha Vaite Vignana Shavishta Purana.
এই ছয় গোসাই যার মুই তার দাস
Echai Koshai Dor Muitara Dasha.
দাস বারো পদরেণু মোর পঞ্চগ্রাস
Sabara Padarenu Morapancha Grasha.
তাদেরও চরণ সেবী ভক্ত সনে বাস
Charana Sevi Bhakto Shaneva.
জনমে জনমে মোরে অভিলাষ।
Janame
Janame janame mori abhilash.
এই সাই গোসাই যাবে ব্রজে কৈলাবাস।
Vichai
Jai
Ghoshai
kushai jabe braje kalabash.
রাধা কৃষ্ণ নিত্য লীলা করিলা প্রকাশ।
Radha Krishna
Radha Krishna Nitya Leela Krila Prakash.
মনের আনন্দে বল হরি ভজ বৃন্দাবন।
Ananda
Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavana.
শ্রী গুরু বৈষ্ণব পদে মজাইয়া মন।
Guru
Shri Guru
Vaishnava
Vaishnava Pade Majaya Mana.
শ্রী গুরু বৈষ্ণব পাদ পদ্ম করি আসন।
Shri Guru
Shri Guru
Vaishnava
Vaishnava Pad Padma Kariyasha.
হরি নাম সংকীর্তন কহে নরোত্তম দাস।
Harinam
Harinama Sankirtan
Sankirtanasa
Narottama Dasha.
শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ।
Shri Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
অদ্বৈত গদাধর শিবসদি গৌরভক্ত বৃন্দ।
Shri Advaita
Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে।
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে।
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama
Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে।
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
হরে রাম 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 হরে হরে।
Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
তাই গৌর হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল।
Nitya Gaura
Jai
Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari Bol.
তাই গৌর হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল।
Tagora
Jai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari
Hari Bol.
Bol.
जय गुरु ब्रह्मण दरबार की सुंदर विश्व गिरिराज जी की जय।
Jai.
राम भागवत अष्टक शतश्री परमहंस परिवार आचार्य जगत की भक्ति सुंदर गोविंद देव गोसाई महाराज की जय।
Jai
जय
Jai
भागवत अष्टक शतश्री जगत की भक्ति निर्मल आचार्य महाराज की जय।
Jai.
जय
Jai
भागवत परमहंस चुरामणि भक्ति श्रीधर देव गोसाई महाराज की जय।
Jai
जय
Jai
भागवत शपाथ शुद्ध भगवान श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती जगत को की जय।
Jai
जय
Jai
भागवत महाभगवत श्री गौर कृष्णदास महाराज की जय। जय
Jai
विश्वादाय सच्चिदानंद माई श्रील भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय।
Jai
जय
Jai
विश्वादाय कृष्णनाथ ठाकुर निखिल जगन्नाथ दास महाराज की जय।
Jai
जय श्री
Jai
श्री गोपाल गुरु वर्गो की जय।
Jai
जय
Jai
श्री कृष्णनाथम श्रीदेव गोपाल भट्ट भट्ट रघुनाथ दास विनोद कृष्ण की जय। जय
Jai
नमाता जी श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। स्वरूप दामोदर श्री
Jai
राजा मंदिर की जय। जय
Jai
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाजी श्री गौर भक्त की जय।
Jai
जय तुलसी महारानी की जय।
Jai
जय श्री
Jai
भुज मंडल गौर मंडल क्षेत्र मंडल की जय। श्री
Jai
माता जगन्नाथ मिश्र जी की जय। जय श्री नंद
Jai
महाराज यशोदा जी की जय।
Jai
ऊंचा गांव
Jai
केर कदम की जय। ब्राह्मण पड़ा अपने
Jai
धाम की जय।
Jai
जय अकर
Jai
मधुरा चैतन्य मठ की जय।
Jai
जय श्री चैतन्य सारस्वत मठ की जय।
Jai
सदैव
Jai
स्वतः मठ शून्य की जय।
Jai
जय श्री
Jai
हृदय सुभाषण की जय।
Jai
Jai
जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गोवर्धन की जय।
Jai
Jai
जय अनंत कोटि गौर भक्त बिंद की जय श्री श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ जी की जय
Jai.
Jai.
जय all the world devotees की जय
Jai.
Jai.
all the assembled devotees की जय जय
Jai.
श्रील कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी पाद की जय
Jai.
श्री श्री चैतन्य चैतन्यमृतम की जय
Jai.
Jai.
भगवान मंगल हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय खोल करता
जय।
की जय निताई
जय।
गौर मनंदे हरि
हरि हरि बोल। जय श्री भक्ति प्रणाय पद्मनाभ महाराज की जय। जय श्री भक्ति हृदय महाजोगी महाराज की जय।
Jai.
जय श्री गुरुदेव की जय।